Good morning, YouTube, and all surrounding areas. How are we doing this morning? Oh, excuse me. I'm sitting there burping all kind of crap. This is a different situation this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am on my way back to the yard to get to the truck, to get to the load, to get to the consignee. uh, Yesterday I was asked to finish off a load, which it kind of set me back a day, but it was all right because I got to go home for the night. Uh, Normally, well, actually, it's the same thing. What I do when I go home, I I kind of take care of the yard because I don't, I'm only home freaking once a month. So of course, the yard was looking atrocious, and I flipped the coin and decided I was going to get out the the JD, the big boy, the the main the main machine that's in my fleet. I broke out the John Deere and I said, instead of me just getting it done, let me do a little video. It was a little far out, but I wanted y'all to see, um, how far I've come with that lawn. Um, we're still we're still in we're still in limbo because I'm trying to strengthen it up. I put a good batch of weed and feed, which I really was trying not to, but the weeds were getting to me. And the reason why I was trying not to put the weed and feed on there because I've been throwing seed down and I'm hoping it'll take. But I can't take it no more. I gotta throw something down there. And next year I'm gonna be starting my pre-emergence and my pre and post-emergence to get a hold of this the weeds in the yard. I'm really kind of happy. I think I have a picture of what the original yard looked like, and it was horrendous. Um, it just makes me happy to get out there and do it. I originally started because I just wanted. I know, it sounds like simp, like people call it simp and all this other crap, but I know what I need and I know what I want, and I want my wife's attention, and it started as an attention getter. They look at me, I can do something for you, and I really started enjoying it because at first it was like, man, it was rough, but it started as an attention getter, and then it started, and then I realized that I wasn't the only guy. I wasn't the only man that took pride in their lawn, and you could see memes on TikTok where one guy is laying in the bed and another guy is up and he's getting ready to go out and cut his lawn, and the other guy senses it and jumps up out of the bed with his clothes on and his hat and everything. He runs out there, and before the guy can start his lawnmower, the other guy is cutting his lawn. These are funny memes, but I don't know. It's just in the male DNA to get out there and cut. I've instead of me doing homework, I've spent most of my time just trial and error. I kind of like the cool weather grass because it grows easier. It's easier for me to grow. But I know I have to transition into the Bermuda, which is hard because I'm surrounded by trees. So I'm trying to mix it up, and I'm uh, I'm dropping the seed over and over and over. I mean, you're not supposed to do it like that, but it actually, the way I've been doing it, it actually kind of took. And especially in the back, the backyard, the back front right of the yard, if you're standing in the back front right was decimated with weeds and all kind of stuff. But I have been dropping um, fescue, fescue in the back, which I believe the fescue is it's going to take, it's, no, not going to take, it's already taken. And I got some free fescue sod, tall fescue sod from a guy a while back on Facebook Marketplace. He had a half a pallet left. He was just giving out for free. So I ran, snatched that up, and it's taken, and and then the grass around it because I just kept on dropping it, and well, also it's a certain type of grass seed. It's called red creeping fescue. And I just got so fed up back there, and I just started throwing grass seed everywhere every time I come home, and a lot of it's taken, and I could see it by my spotlight. I got some spotlights in the backyard. A lot of it's taken, and I'm very happy about that. You know, and then I had to go into okay, because this is the first week of the month. My uh, homeowners association, what they do, um, yeah, don't get me started, Mike. That's another lawnmower to buy. The homeowners association, they have a person that comes around, and I was looking and said, okay, what is this person going to be looking for? And I spotted something that I knew that they always look for, the hedges. So I got out the hedge clipper, clipped all that stuff, and got it. And you'd be proud of me. No, I had no beverages, just straight water. No beverages, straight water, and you know, I- you start to become proud of yourself. But now, right now, I'm still on the wannabe level. I'm trying to get it to the professional level of taking care of the lawn, greening it up, and having it looking like a golf course. Um, One of the things that I just started was top dressing. I'm not going to really go crazy with it and top dressing because my front yard, front and back is lumpy. It's not level. And to when you start getting to the next level of grass, you got to level the daggone thing out. And I figured out the best way to do it. I wanted to rent a top dresser machine, but you can't find one around here in Georgia. But so I decided, I figured that, I bought a drop. I think it's called a drop cedar, where it just drops straight down and doesn't throw its stuff all over the place. But I've been putting sand in it and then running up and down the lawn, so it's evenly putting it out there. And then I'll be taking my I have a tool. It's like a big square. It's a big square that's bolted onto the bottom of a pole, and then you just run it along the grass and it levels it out. These are the things that I've been doing, and it's so hard being a over the road truck driver. But I'm adapting and overcoming to do these things for my house, for my lawn, and then when you drive, well, like even though it's dark right now, driving off, you could see. Mm, excuse me, sorry about that, guys. You could see the lawn uh, doing its thing, which is which is what I want. You know, I know, I know I talk about a lot of things, a lot of, things that bothered me, a lot of things that hurt me, and all that stuff. But sometimes, just the basic things, in life, when we're, when we're in like, the best way I can say it is, survival mode. When you're in survival mode, you don't really know how to. I never learned how to enjoy myself. I never learned how to have real responsibility other than the responsibility of staying alive, the responsibility of having a roof over my head, and the responsibility of paying the bills. You know, that's all I had. Now I have more responsibilities, the same ones that I just said, but it's not as stressful, because I was having one heck of a day. I was pissed off at the world, but when I got out there and you know I backed up the truck right into my aerator. Luckily, I said, boy, this truck is getting battle wounds, 'cause that aerator, man, it's made of some hardened steel. I can tell you that for sure. I was like, oh boy, but it's all right. You know, the but back to what I was saying. You know, learning how to find something that makes you happy. We got folks that they love to grill. We got folks that they you love to plant or watch things grow. I love to plant grass and watch my grass grow. Um, I have some pepper plants in the truck that boy I've been I've been struggling. The one I bought that was about to, I don't know what's the one that one's about to go, but the ones from seed I got about six of them. They're holding on. Two of them, two or two to three of them are thriving really good. Uh, them daggone gnats are back. But what I did was I just, when I did my 34, I took them daggone plants, put them outside, let it get rained on, and you know, let Mother Nature take over. Maybe it got a little cold out there, and they wasn't just enjoying that rain. So hopefully the gnats, a good part of them are gone, and I'm gonna spray them again with some neem oil. I'm trying to keep them alive. I see what folks be going through with this crap because boy, that's annoying. So I know next time. I remember I think Urban Garden Chronicles had said about 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 maybe getting the topsoil and putting it in a big tray and cooking it in the oven for a little while so whatever's in there will freaking die. So I get one of them long hotel pans, the metal, the tinfoil ones, put it in there and roast that daggone dirt, for a couple of minutes and let it do what it do. But that part of it, I've done. But again, back to it's I finally, I talk about all the time, but I finally found something I really like to do and really enjoy doing. I just had to slow my roll because I want to go buy more stuff. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have a yard full of lawnmower parts, and my wife's gonna have a fit. So I gotta watch that. But right now, I'm heading back to the yard. Oh, what? Whew. Went got some more water. Got some. She cooked some. What do you call it? Daggone things. Oxtails. So I got another plate. I got another plate or slash container of oxtails to take with me. Got a case of water. Stole some peanut butter. Got some, some more forks and stuff for the truck. I snatched. We have like plastic forks at the house. I snatched some of those up and got those going. You know, but these, and I hugged the missus and did my normal thing. Washed my clothes, scrubbed this funky behind of mine real good. So I got about 5 pounds of funk off of me. So I'm ready to start the day and get things rolling. Seems like everybody waking up now. Probably because it's 5:11, so I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, the other thing I did was the main thing. I still got some in the front. I still have uh, certain parts of my front yard are still um, northern grass. I'm, I don't want to give up yet. Last year it died off, so but I have my I set up my remote watering timer. It's hooked up to two hoses, so I have it connected to the main area. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I got it set up to do just 15 minutes. You know, um, then what I do is I have, I keep an eye on the weather around here. So if I know it's going to rain all week, like last week, I just told her go turn the water off so we can conserve. And we don't be going back and forth. You're using all this water. You're using all this water. And the same thing. I got two peach trees in the back. Yeah, it rained last week, but I wanted to throw some water on it. You overwater it. It's in the ground. You can never overwater freaking trees, you know. And then plus I wanted to water the grass back in there anyway, so I threw the sprinkler on just for a few minutes, to give it some more. Because actually she said some peaches are starting to come in, so I'm happy about that. I didn't want to put more damn trees in my yard, but you know they peach trees, so hopefully it'll if they propagate. I got two of them. If they make something into something, that's going to be you know awesome. Also, I can do a video about that. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Neem oil shouldn't be used in the light, so we wasting time. Oh, daggone it. Okay, gotcha. I just learned something. So, all right. Well, I'll try that next time I hit a Walmart. But nah, check my weight. So I'm still in the low 40s. I I would love to be down into the when I'm in 40s is 240. I would love to be down into the 230s. I'm trying to get to the 220. That's my main objective is to get down to 220. I probably look like a crackhead, but that's what I want. We're getting old. You're getting old. You don't doing all this yard work and stuff is tough. It's rough, you know. But it's a part of something that I like to do. I realized that my my aerator is a bottom piece that I need to take off because it's the wrong piece. Um, it's it's what the time I don't know what the heck it's supposed to do. I think it lays the grass down or something, but it's what the tines actually. It's got spaced out. It's what the tines are used to. I think the tines are supposed to poke through the metal grates, but it's made for a four tine holder, and I don't have that. I'm using the two tine, so I'm gonna be taking that off, and we got a few more things. Bought another cross home. I have a wall of crosses. I don't know why, but hey, I can use all the spiritual, protection I can get. I posted it in a little short meet, on one of the YouTube shorts, and it's the same thing. I just to thank God for His protection and always a reminder of where He's brought us from. Um, Another thing, I need to finish repairing the fence around my AC unit, and I just got a few more things to do on that, and I will be done. Uh, I hate that. I wanted to get up a little bit earlier, but I need to get some sleep. Good morning, welcome in, welcome in. Um, it's funny how God works because I'm I'm staying out a little extra long this time, and the reason behind it is because we're going to Costa Rica in July, and I want to be able to help the wife pay down her credit card that she put all this stuff on, you know, and so. But it's funny. I've been home. I've been home at least. Well, so far I think like three times. I've been three times, and then I've done 234s. One was at the house, and then one, two nights I got home. So it's fitting in. I'm getting home time. It's just it's weird. So I guess the good Lord wants me to keep going. So I'm going to keep going. I also went by Walmart and ordered my glasses because I got to get ready in early July to take my DOT exam. I get so stressed out. I can't take any test, an exam or anything like that, a written test. My heart starts racing. I start spazzing out like a little bee, like a little bee, and it's crazy. I know it, but so, but that's why again I'm trying to lose this weight, not just for the DOT, but I'm tired of taking all these medications and stuff like that. You know, I'm, you know, when you're type 2 diabetic, you know, I've had it under control for a good while. Then I kind of lost my mind again. So getting back with that and, just the basic stuff to, because I want to be around, the early part of my life is all survival. Yeah, I'm surviving now, but shoot, I like traveling. That's the fun part, you know. was talking to Charles. Me and the missus, we invited them. We're gonna try to do Aruba, and I think she dropped the money on the condo already. So you know, I get the third degree because we talk about renting motorcycles and renting the you know those whatever they call them, the ones like that you drive, but it's actually a motorcycle engine. So we're gonna figure that out because or, or maybe I want to do like the motorcycle tour that goes, that drives you around. They show you the whole place. Um, and I used to have a motorcycle license. It was a mix-up, and I didn't realize it wasn't on my new license. But I had a motorcycle license, and by the time I realized it, that no, we can't give it to you because it was already blah blah blah. See, that's that bullshit that these government workers and you see in the history that I had a motorcycle license. You could have just reissued that damn license. Now I got to jump through hoops to get my license back, my motorcycle license. Pain in the ass, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Normally I just would lug all this stuff to the truck, but what I'm going to do when I get to the yard, I have a foldable cart that I put all my stuff in, and then just walking across the parking lot. And I do that. I do that because the reason why I do that, because I had that shit. Whoa, sorry guys. I had some potholing and almost threw me into the wall. Sorry about that. Excuse my language. That scared the crap out of me. And I'm doing 55. I'm not even speeding. God. But dig it. I lost my train of thought. Man, almost hitting the wall scared the crap out of me. And dang it, I don't forgot what I was. I forgot what I was talking about. We should just call this Mumble Thursdays. It's Mumble Tuesdays. But hey, everybody ain't perfect. You know, you can't have it all the time. But I can't wait till they finish this freaking corridor up here in Atlanta. The top end of the Atlanta area. They're fixing the highway, but man, they got it's like going on a racetrack, twists and turns all over the daggone place. That's why it's always backed up. Hopefully they're gonna be. Hopefully they'll be done soon. I seriously doubt it, but oh well. I was thinking of getting some coffee, but I just might just wait to what I gotta do is I'm still hooked up to the old trailer, the old empty trailer. So I gotta unhook from that, get back hooked up to my other trailer. So that's all the work that I'm gonna be doing within the next few minutes. But hey, this is part of what I do. But I like leaving early. I like getting on the road early and getting done early. Uh, for some reason, I can't. I can if I got to drive into the evening, but I get tired from some crazy reason. I get tired, but it is what it is. It is. Let's see here. Let's see what did it say. Yeah, I got one of those foldable carts. I got hip to those carts because we used to go down to Destin. I think it was Destin or uh, one of those beaches down there in Florida that she likes to go and just sit on the beach and read and stuff like that. Um, but we do that, and we take all our stuff with us, and I got tired of carrying it, and we figured out we could have a cart with the big wheels. So now, I make it if I know there's a Walmart close by, I keep it in the truck. I keep the cart in the truck, and I use it, to like up in Knoxville. I walk, I walk through a park to get to the Walmart, and it's fun because it doesn't make the shopping because I gotta have a lot of water. And so, I always have about 2 cases of water in the truck, but trying to lug a case or two of water, back to the truck is unbelievably exhausting and frustrating and everything else, So, that's why I really enjoy it. And it's a workout. You got to drag that sucker all the way. But people be looking at me all crazy. But hey, shoot, I do that instead of, I have Walmarts that I can get into, but there's a lot of them. It's hard, and you'll park in the Walmart, and then this a hole will park in front of you or behind you, thinking he's smart, and it's unbelievably stupid. Ah, I got the whole parking lot, but I'm gonna park in front of this big rig because he don't deserve to be in here. He don't deserve to get something to eat and get stuff that he needs. But don't worry that everything I'm wearing in the car and everything else was brought by someone like me. Like me, you know. I mean, really, it's unbelievably stupid. But what do I know? What is the temperature out here? 52, 52. I'm actually wearing a long sleeve shirt. But oh well. Yeah, buddies. We ain't really got much. Well, guys, instead of having y'all listen to blank air, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this live short. Um, we'll be back tomorrow with a better conversations, better conversations, you know, better screaming and all that stuff. But yelling and screaming and more action. Appreciate y'all coming in today. Uh, trying to get this, as Charles would say, I'm drawing a blank right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short. I want to thank y'all for coming in. And as always, you know, you can't do so many lives and have something all the time. I'm only human. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. I want to thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate you. Just always know if nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you too. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless and peace out. Thanks for listening.